First day, people on probation, state or federal, will be eligible to vote in North Carolina. That change was made by the State Court of Appeals. WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie reports advocates gathered on Halifax Mall this afternoon to mark the occasion.
Voting rights and civil rights groups are celebrating today. It's the start of a summer voter registration drive targeting felons who are no longer behind bars.
Victory sounds mighty good right now.
For decades, state law has banned felons from voting until they've completed all of their sentence, including probation or parole, and paid all their court fines and fees. In 2019, civil rights attorney Daryl Atkinson challenged that law, saying it unfairly disenfranchises people who are no longer in jail.
They're living in the community, paying taxes, being productive members of society, going back to some of our old, most foundational democratic principles, right? Taxation without representation.
Atkinson said the law was passed after the Civil War to keep black people from voting. The State Court of Appeals agreed to overturn it starting this fall, said State Elections Director Karen Brinson Bell.
Anyone who is not in prison or jail, who is still serving a felony sentence but is not in prison or jail, will be able to register and vote if they so choose.
Reverend William Barber said more than 56,000 people have now regained their right to vote.
This is the largest expansion of voting rights since the 1960s.
North Carolina has more than 7.3 million registered voters, so voters with felonies would make up less than 1%. That may not sound like much, but North Carolina has had some very close elections recently. In 2008, former President Barack Obama won the state by just 14,177 votes. In 2016, Governor Roy Cooper won his first term by just 10,277. And in 2020, Chief Justice Paul Newby won by just 401 votes.
Imagine if them 56,000 had something to say.
Come on now.
That's right. But they're going to have something to say in November.
That's right.
They're going to have something to say in every election.
The State Board of Elections is in the process of updating voter registration forms and its website. Atkinson said both sides have agreed not to seek changes to the law before the November elections. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, Raleigh.